Doctors recommend that you drink 8 glasses of water every day to stay healthy. But have you ever wondered how much water does a tree need to stay healthy? Well, it depends on the tree. Some need just a few drops, others need up to 1,000 liters of water every day just to stay healthy. And trees pull all of this water out of the soil, up through their stems, into their leaves without using any energy. As the water evaporates from the leaf, it pulls the water out of the soil. But what happens when the soil dries out, like during a drought? Well, trees can't just go find water, and although all trees are different, they're limited in their strategies. There's really just 2 they can follow. One is to reinforce their plumbing system, to be able to pull out those last few drops of water from dry soil. This requires tough cells and high-density wood. The other strategy is to take up the water before the drought and store it within their stems and hold on to it during the drought. This requires low-density wood with lots of space to store water. It's important to understand these strategies so that we can better predict which species will survive and how forests will respond when droughts become longer and more intense, as is predicted with climate change and is already occurring in many places around the world. I'm studying these processes in tropical forests. Most tropical regions experience 2 to 6 months of the year with very little rainfall. And during these dry seasons, trees must respond to dry soil. And as you can see, these forests are composed of thousands of species, but I'm studying just a few in detail, and then we'll use easy-to-measure traits like wood density to scale up to the whole forest. Here's a typical scene towards the end of a dry season near one of my study sites in Panama. As you can see, many of the species shed their leaves during the dry season. These deciduous species have long been predicted to follow the second strategy of holding on to that stored water within their stems. And although this is true for many species, other deciduous species lose water at rates similar to the evergreen species. These species might be at increased risk if droughts become longer or more intense. Understanding these strategies and how well trees can follow them will help us better predict what kinds of tropical forests we'll have in the future. Thank you.